Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sneha Nair, and in this coming series of video, we are already started with the polymer chemistry, which is nothing but a unit 3B of physical chemistry, paper number 303 of semester 5 according to the GU syllabus. Now, in the last lecture, we had completed with the polymerization technique, which was the addition and the condensation polymerization technique, which falls into the category of modes of polymerization. And in this coming video, we'll be starting with the polymer additives. Now, what do you mean by polymer additives is, see, now additives is anything which you're adding into it. Now, why you're adding anything into it? Because, for example, if I want to increase the durability, the stiffness, the clarity, the weatherability, so what generally happens is I need to add certain compounds to the polymer which has already been formed, so that there occurs an n number of increase in all these categories or areas. So generally, polymer additives are nothing but the compounds that are added generally into the polymers so that we can increase a lot of factors like durability, stiffness, etc. so that the polymers can stay up strong for a longer duration of time. The commonest and the simplest technique that you would have understood is the vulcanized rubber. See, what rubber generally, when you obtain directly from the source of wood, generally what happens is it is not that stiff, not that strong. So you can easily break it up and you can use it and reuse it again, time and again. But if I have added sulfur into it and have treated it for a certain duration of temperature time, what generally happens is it results into the formation of vulcanized rubber that we all know. And that vulcanized rubber is then used for making tires, making a lot of things, and it has got increased durability, stiffness, etc., and that can be used for a multiple duration of time. So generally, polymer additives are classified into two main categories, as you can see here in this slide. They're called as the polymer stabilizers and they're called as the functionalizing agents. Now, if I talk about the polymer stabilizer, what I mean by polymer, generally the light stabilizers or the antioxidants, and functionalization agents generally takes into consideration the plasticizers or the flame retardants. See, we have given an example. Polymer stabilizers are nothing but they are generally used for the practical usage. If I want to increase the practical usability of certain compounds, what I will do is I will generally add on the polymer stabilizers. Now, what is stabilizers doing? Now, stabilizer generally, as you can see from the name itself, it will help in stabilizing. It will help in supporting it for a longer duration of time for the practical day-to-day life activities. So generally they maintain the inherent properties like colors and other characteristics of the plastic, so that it cannot undergo the oxidative degradation which is caused by the higher temperature during the processing and the UV exposure during the usage. Now you can see that sometimes if you take up a normal bottle and then if you take up that is a colored bottle, and if you take a long duration of time usage, the color starts to fade, but after a very long duration of time only it will fade now. So what generally is used? Polymer stabilizer, because it has been added into it, the color remains for a longer duration of time. On the contrary, the second polymer additive that we have taken into consideration is the functional additives. Now, what's the use of functional additives? That is, they will help us in increasing the mechanical strength of the plastics, and then it will help in giving us the new flexibility, the flame retarding capacity, and the range of operation of enhancing the commercial value. Now, what do you mean by commercial value? You would have seen nowadays a newer type of all sets of plastics are available, which are microwave and oven safe. Like even if you preheat it, keep it for a longer duration of temperature fluctuations, it will not melt, it will not get degraded, it will not leave its scent, it will not leave its color. So that type of practical, when when the plastics have got an increased enhanced commercial value, that is because of the addition of the functionalization additives, because it is providing them the mechanical strength to bear all that flame retarding capacities and all that changes that you're making into the polymer category. So this was the another important topic of the polymer additives, which is there in your course of the Gujarat University syllabus. We are just left with, I guess, a very important answer, which is called as a determination of the molecular weights of polymers, which obviously we'll be covering in the coming videos, which includes a series of techniques, which is the number average method or the weight average method, and the viscosity and the osmotic pressure method. So make sure you're revising all the part that we have covered so far, so that in the coming videos, it is much more easier for you to understand why is there a need to determine its molecular weight. So till that time, stay safe, keep on revising, and we'll catch up in the next video. Thank you for listening.